Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the welcome to the you, hey, you, you, you,
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh!
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what time it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pre-show.
Welcome to the pre-show. Welcome to the pre-show.
Gotta get the shares out. Gotta get the shares out.
Hey.
Gotta get the shares out. Gotta get the shares out.
Hey, this is the pre-show. This is the pre-show. Hey, we about to go. Hey, I hope you roll some more. Hey. This is the hey. All right, everybody coming in. This is the pre-show Minitil podcast. We will be starting shortly. Oh my God, I'm already a little bit high, guys.
That's why this is the pre-show.
It's the pre-show. What's in my pocket? Couple pre-rolls.
Ooh.
God damn. He the man. Oh damn. He the motherfucking man. With a motherfucking plan. My name ain't Press Taylor. But I can get a Baylor. I can get a bale of weed. Smoke it down like a tree. Force fire in this motherfucker. Force fire in this motherfucker. Mike Cowell got fired in this motherfucker. What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is going home? Hey, it's the pre-show Minitil podcast. Know how we roll. Hey, this is the. Hey,
I got him out there, brother.
I'm still getting some shares out, but we can start the fucking show now. I'm doing shares. We can start the show now. Hey.
Let's get it.
Yeah. You know it? Free birds! Yeah.
Going all the way, all the way.
Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro.
You know it.
Ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it come to the cash flow.
You know it.
Talking shit till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome.
You know
When
it.
you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the X's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and Teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the bank. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh. You know it? Yeah. Free birds.
Welcome to the Minute Tail Podcast. I am your host, the cannabis analyst, and as always, rocking with J to the I to the MB.
Oh,
And
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
you better believe it. But believe it. Josh says it best. First in the comments. Still waiting on the pain from Sunday to go away. I don't
man,
think it's good.
look,
I don't think it's gonna go away till week 1 of next season. I'm
man, thank God we're not really like monetized, because fuck. Jesus Christ. You know, you monetize, you ain't supposed to be saying like real bad words within like the first 10 minutes of your. But fuckity, fuck. We fucking sucked. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, hold on. All right, let's talk about what happened on Sunday.
Yeah. A lot of things happened on Sunday, dog. A lot of shit
I
happened.
got pie.
You did get pie. You
Did
did get
get
pie.
pie. Did y'all try those
Did get pie.
cookies?
Yes, they're good.
Bussing.
They're good.
They're
Good.
busting. They're busting.
They're
It's
good.
okay, bro. It melted in your mouth, bro. Pause, bro. I
Wow.
understand, bro.
The
I
cookies
know.
were good, bro.
I
The
know,
cookies
bro.
were
And
good.
look, and that wasn't
Like,
even the good. And that wasn't even the good batch. The second batch
you see what
was
I'm
like,
saying? So how do you expect me to
because those were still fire.
to be overjoyed and you're telling me there's even better out there? Come on, man.
Because like those were like some of like the little, it was like a little test batch run, and they was a little too
Yeah.
light skinned. Sometimes them cookies get like a little bit darker, especially on the bottom. Oh my god, that's the 10 out of 10. The ones I gave you were probably like 7.8, probably like 7.8 out of 10.
Yeah, they were
The
they were
second batch,
good.
the
I
second batch,
ate them. I
the
ate
second,
them, but
the second batch was 10 out of 10.
you did hype them up. See, here's the problem. You hyped them up way too much. So my expectation was, oh wait, that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Oh man,
Sounds kind of fucking familiar. Whoa, tie-in, tie-in.
With the man and Teal.
motherfucking segues.
Oh my God. Yeah, bro, you hyped those cookies up like we hyped up this Jacksonville Jaguar team, especially the offense.
Bro.
Especially the offense, man. I, I
Well,
don't know, dog.
like I said,
Defense,
we'll talk about the game.
Jesus Christ, dog.
We'll talk about the game. The game on Sunday essentially was indicative of what it's kind of been all season.
Yes. It was the culmination. And it's funny. It's funny because if you think about last year's game against the Titans, the win was indicative of how the season went.
Yep.
We were behind all season, and then we finally make that one last play and push to propel ourselves into the postseason,
Yep.
right? And this year, the final game, we had a complete meltdown. We had a complete meltdown, which was indicative of our season.
Yeah, bro.
We lost 5 out of the last 6 games.
Honestly, that was nowhere near the worst game we played all season.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was the weirdest. It was one of the weirdest games though we played. So you still had bad situational play calling. Again, I tell everybody, I don't have a problem with the plays. I love the plays. I think the plays work. I just think that but sometimes you call the dumbest play at the wrong time, right? Like if you're gonna go for it anyway on 4th down, like you're gonna go for it, do a play that you have a high probability of getting a little bit closer, if not into the end zone.
Well, yeah, because even with all the self-inflicted stuff that was happening, the game pretty much came down to shit play calls.
Right. Right. After a big turnover, after a big fucking INT by Cisco, bro.
Big turnover. Think about it. That possession, bro, ETN had a 14-yard run to the floor and didn't touch the ball again.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on, bro. What the fuck are we actually doing out here?
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, we'll get to the Monday after. We'll get to Monday after.
Right. We'll get to the after effects in a minute.
So I mean, offense essentially did what it did all year. Fucking struggled
Yes.
to put up points.
Yes.
Usually, and it put the defense in a pretty much bad predicament, like it's been doing all year, and it
Mm-hmm.
causes a lot of stress on your defense. Defense had to deal with long possessions. Also, Derrick Henry, like that's not a
Yeah, but they
like
couldn't stop the
yeah,
run for
and that,
shit.
yeah,
And
and
not
that's
just Derrick Henry. Spears was doing his thing too.
yeah. Tajay was going off. D Hop had a good game. I mean,
You know, and remember I said like I did not want to play against Tannehill.
yeah,
I said that, bro. Like I didn't want to play against Tannehill. But the thing is another thing I don't do. I don't blame. I don't. I'm not gonna sit up here and blame the officials, right? Because again, we all know that the uh, that the officiating has been horrendous all season, not just for our team, but for teams across the league, right?
yeah,
But it just blew my mind that the game wasn't being called the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like you call an incompletion on a review for Zay Jones that was originally called a catch. That's the other crazy part.
crazy.
Like it was originally called a catch, right? And
Yeah.
it's not like he was going to the ground catching the ball, right? Because that's what the rule is. The rule is surviving the ground means that you're going to like your football move is diving for the ball to catch it and secure it on your way. You know what I'm saying? And you might not have the complete ability to regain your feet.
Yeah.
But he caught the ball, had possession, made a football move, and was tackled. Knee down, elbow down, ball comes out. And it's incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It was ruled a completion on the field.
Yeah. And
Like that's the other crazy part about it. So like
and then overturned.
trying
Yeah,
to overturn it.
Yeah, and overturned it. And then the interception, the ball clearly hits the ground.
Bounces off of the ground.
Like,
he's actually he's in the act of diving.
Yeah.
So if anybody, the rule of surviving the ground should apply to that.
And that was called an incompletion. And then they challenged it, right? To get it overturned.
No. It was ruled an interception off rip.
Yeah. Okay, it was ruled interception off rip. Yeah, and then we challenged, and then yeah.
It's
dumb as fuck, bro.
It's just crazy, bro. They were holding the fuck out of us.
It was funny because when we were watching the game at, especially when that happened, you hear people in the bar, oh no, hold on, the ground can't cause a fuck. I'm thinking they were trying to say the ground can't cause incompletion, which it can. The ground can't cause a fumble, which that's what I think. That's what some of the, but you hear people just kind of chatting amongst themselves,
yeah.
out loud. And I was like, well, that's not right. But I'm not here to correct anybody. I'm not going to pull the dictionary out on them and read the definition of fumble or catch.
Hey, I would.
I know.
I would.
Now in the mix with the man and Teal.
See, and the crazy part, y'all, check this out. The crazy part is that, like, first of all, I was invited somewhere, you know, and the person that invited me, like, either didn't show or that's cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to ride with the team, all right. But we got out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
To, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have to. The missus and Jay up here, they didn't have to accompany me to this spot, right? But they did because I asked them to, right?
Yeah,
I asked them. I said, "Hey,"
and I have multiple reasons to not go to that place.
Right. He has history in this place, but listen, bro. Anyway. Again, the best thing that happened was that the man got his pie, the promised pie.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me some mid cookies, I guess. Like
The cookies were not mid. I don't give a fuck if they weren't the best batch you got. The cookies were far from mid.
you know, he gave me some, you know, whatever, dog.
I
But
only gave 2 cookies.
but
The
the
best
point is that we love this team so much that, you know, we wouldn't have did some shit that we normally wouldn't do on
a little
a
uncomfortability.
way.
A little
Yeah.
uncomfortability is nothing for us to watch our team go and win. I mean, win or lose, but to go and watch our team and be a little uncomfortable. It's not I've been in more uncomfortable situations watching the game.
Right.
So that's not the issue. But like I said, but the fact that Buddy Buddy was looking at that phone and was like, I don't know what Buddy had going on, or when Buddy just said fuck it. But it was a cool vibe though. You know what I'm saying? The spot was straight.
Yeah, the spot was straight, dog. But I'm just saying, the Jaguars could have did me a favor, and I could have stayed at home for that bullshit.
Yeah. Definitely could have stayed home, and
I could have stayed at home. That was my point, bro. I could have stayed at home for that shit, dog. What I usually do for the away games, if I'm not going to the away game, you know.
Hey, pause on this season, bro. You fucking with? I'm going to Vegas.
Vegas.
You didn't see our schedule or our opponents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the away game. One of the away games is Vegas.
Yeah, because they were second place in AFC.
Yeah,
in the AFC West.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a trip.
Oh, you're saying you're saying that's one of the away games.
Yeah, I'm going.
You always going to Vegas, bro. Bro, you got more disposable income than I do, dog.
I've been to Vegas one time.
That's one time more than I've been.
No, what I'm saying, you're talking about, I'm going to Vegas all the time. I've only been once.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to that game.
Okay, now you're gonna go twice.
And I don't want to hear it, because if you want to go, you can go.
Man, I can't. I got responsibilities.
I got responsibilities too. Okay, Chuck. Mr. Finster. I got responsibilities too. And get what? But that's something that you just say, you know, I'm gonna put a little something to the side here. Maybe the wife, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, early birthday, depending on when it fall. Like, she can stay at the crib. Like, that cuts all of the expenses in half. If it's just you.
Bro, you telling me that I gotta convince my wife that I could go? Shit.
What the fuck? You just throw the see?
No, dog.
See, bro. You like the cats.
No, bro. No, he flipped out of my hand. No, hey, listen, man. Y'all don't do that to me, man.
Peter, ASPCA, I am sorry for my co-host. Is it his treatment of his cats? I don't fuck with cats, so I will never be in the vicinity to do any kind of harm to a cat.
Oh my god, bro.
All right, back to
gotta go to Vegas. I'll talk to the missus.
We gotta go to Vegas.
Talk to the missus, bro. See, Chad, this is what happens when you don't have a steady significant other. This delinquent behavior right here, bro.
Vegas. Big delinquency. Hanging out. I don't even drink, so I wouldn't even drink but Vegas got weed.
Yeah.
Right on the strip, right next to the police. Fat blunts roll. Like, bro, Vegas is lit now, bro. Vegas has always been lit, but like for me, that's lit. Cause I could just smoke a J, put that bit out, go to the casino, hop out, go to the game. Like I said, we played. That's gonna be fire. I don't care when it is. I'm trying to go. Yeah. That's fire. That shit is fire. I want to go, and I want to go to that.
I'll see what I can scrounge up, bro.
I know, bro. We can start. We figure out some dates.
I'm trying to get a refrigerator. Bro. I'm trying to get a new bed. You know what I'm saying? Just
that boy done broke the bed. Okay, Jimbo.
Yeah.
crazy. All right, bro. I hate bringing this segment back, but good, the bad, the ugly.
Uh-huh.
I think we can all agree what the ugly is.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can all agree the ugly. The fact that we squandered away an 8-3 start to the season.
Yeah, it's in the title. Well, ultimate.
Went 1-5, went 1-5 down the stretch.
Down the fucker stretch.
1-5 down the fucking stretch,
The
man.
ultimate collapse, dog. The ultimate collapse.
And
Bro,
and
I done seen some
go
bad shit.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I done seen some bad shit, bro. I done been in that stadium for some bad losses, for some bad seasons, for some bad teams. Like horrendous team. Never thought it would be this.
Yeah.
Like, like, and it's not it's not the record, because the record's fine. 9-8's fine. I don't care. That's you won more than the game.
Record.
You use a winning record. You won more than you lost. It's just like you said. It's that back stretch. And people told me, and people told other people that they were crazy for having concerns about what the offense was. You know, shout out to us for having these conversations recorded, because from week one, I said that the offense didn't look good. Because it's just, but we just, we chalked it up to shooting ourselves in the foot.
Right.
But we won the game, so it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you my biggest concern was the O-line.
Yeah, coming in.
And that was that. I think again we can all agree on that was the worst unit of the entire football team.
Yeah.
The unit, I have to grade them as a whole because it's the O-line. Did individuals do okay? Of course, but it takes more than one person to block.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, but I would say the ugly is the collapse. So, would you agree with that? That's the universal ugly right now.
Well, I would say. I mean, I'll let you have if you wanted that to be ugly. I agree.
Okay, that's my ugly. That's my ugly. Yeah,
I agree that it's ugly. My ugly is the 13.7 points of offense that was generated per game through 17 games.
Yeah, we lost 10 points of offense.
That's the ugly. This offense looked like shit. And there's a lot of moving pieces. There's a lot of complexities, I feel, to the playbook. It's the same shit that I said that they should have been doing for Trevor that they ended up doing against Carolina, and then went away from it last week. Simplifying the playbook. Toss that shit out. Let's do some basic shit. We're good enough to beat people on basic shit. We don't have to do all the fucking glitz and glamour and razzle dazzle. And that doesn't mean end arounds and doing shit with the ball. That has to do with route concepts and where and how we're attacking the field. Like, let's just get the shit and go, bro. Every route doesn't need to be an option route. Let's have some bona fides locked in, go to 7-yard plays if we're throwing the ball. There should always be a play that we can go to when we're throwing the football to get 6 or 7 yards.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Automatic.
Yeah, automatic. You need this play. You need a play. This is the play you go to.
We have a 1,000-yard receiver. We had a receiver who was on pace for 1,000 yards if he doesn't get hurt and miss the rest of the season. Shit. A tight end caught 114 balls.
115.
So it's like, you can't tell me that we don't got playmakers. We got the quarterback. We don't
had a 1,000-yard runner again.
Yeah, the
didn't even really snap this year.
Yeah, didn't even really snap.
His line was shit.
But he did snap because 1,000 yards behind that line.
Yeah.
That's motherfucker. To me, that's 14. You know how much shit you had to deal with, how many fucking 2-yard gains, 0 negative. Bro, motherfuckers getting blown up out there, bro. That shit, you saw that shit in the last Trevor tried to audible last play of the game. Luke Fortner is literally on his ass.
Yeah.
Upended Trevor. Trevor can make that reach from there. It's a little further than we would normally like it. But if the center at bare minimum takes the knees out of the guy in front of him, it's a
Right.
touchdown.
Right.
But you
Yeah.
snap
They
the
gave him the
ball.
look. They gave him the open gap.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
hell no. From what I saw, that gap was not open. I mean, the gap was somewhat open, but the gap
It was open. Like his arms, like there was nobody around his arm, bro. Like
I'm talking about pre-snap. Like with the pre-snap, there was a guy like that was kind of there was a guy in the gap where you would typically kind of want to go. Trevor just goes over top and doesn't try to get into the gap to go. But nobody touched him. Like it was just some shit play. Yeah, I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
I didn't go and look at all 22. It's just
yeah, it was. Listen, it's what hurts me the most. It's not even really this game.
Yeah,
It's constantly thinking all we had to do was beat the Bengals, or all we had to do was beat the Browns, or all we had to do. You know what I'm saying, bro? It was just one other game that we shouldn't have lost, that we lost.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, bro, if we just win that game, this game doesn't even fucking matter.
Should have beat the Bucks, but the Bucks game turned into the first Houston game.
Yeah.
Defense is not, defense is bending early. Offense, nothing. Bending early, give a point. Offense, nothing. Then it's just like, oh, shit. Now it's just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just nothing all across the board. It's like, bro, we go. If you really go and dissect the 17 games, bro, and this kind of leads into the Monday, all the stuff that happened Monday. If you go in and look at what the hell happened with the 17 games, honestly, bro, we had 8 losses, dog. I put 3 of those solely on the defense. That's it. This offense was ass. Even the games, and like I said, some people say that first Houston game, I put that on the offense. I don't give a fuck how many points we actually ended up giving up.
Right.
If you go punt, interception, punt, fumble, y'all about to get y'all ass blown the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter. We didn't have an all-world defense. This wasn't 2017. Like that defense would have gave up points. We saw that. We saw what happened to that defense when Blake Bortles would have a Blake Bortles game, and we would punt, fumble, whatever the hell would happen. It would be ugly. But that defense was good enough to keep it in check to not give up 37. They might give up 22, 24, and maybe the offense could try to do something, but if we lose that game, we'll probably lose that game 24-10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some dumb shit like that. So that our defense wasn't that. So you can't go out there and have those offensive performances and then just everything be honky-dory at the end of the year, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm going into Monday now. At the end of the day, bro, they fired 10 coaches. Right?
Let's see. I got it right here.
Yeah, they fired 10 coaches. 70% of them look like me and you.
Yep. 10 coaches.
Most of everybody from the defensive staff.
Yeah.
But not everybody.
No, they kept Bill Shuey, Rory Seagrass, and Patrick Riley. So assistant D-line coach, defensive quality control coach, and outside linebackers coach. You got to keep Shuey. You got to, bro. Allen and Trayvon snapped this year.
Yeah.
You got to keep Shuey. You got to.
And it's not even about, but it's not even about that. But it's about honestly, it's about Doug and some of the shit he said. I saw some of the shit he said. Kind of, they was talking about the defense. Oh, I ain't like that.
Right.
And I understand that they were getting let go, or they were going to get let go. So I guess that's why you said it, and you knew they're going to get let go. But I don't. And you're going. I guess you're going to defend the people who are still here, which is that's what you should do. But don't let's not pass the buck. Like, come on, dog. Like, you don't like the 3-4 defense. I don't like. I'm saying not you personally. I'm thinking. I don't think Doug. I don't think the 3-4 defense is effective unless you have a 300-pound nose tackle to clog that shit up, which we don't have. Just a fucking 6'6", 6'8", 360 pounds, just a big behemoth motherfucker. Somebody, and they don't got to be that big, but they got to be somebody who's a massive human being and is strong and can do that shit and can take on double teams consistently and free up those pass rushers. But we don't have that, and it's not gonna happen with that. I think with that scheme. Right. So I'm not upset about the Mike Caldwell fire, but then it's just like, then you go to the other side of the ball. You're gonna fire the running backs coach. What does the running backs coach have to do with anything? Like, I understand what it like.
So I have my theory about.
He's been on for a while. He was from the old regime, so I understand.
He was from the old regime.
So I do understand. He was brought in for Leonard.
And it seems like so
he's 2 regimes ago.
Yeah, and it seems like the running backs that they're bringing in aren't developing the way that they want them to. Either.
But my thing is, how will we know that?
Well,
I
don't know. I'm not saying I know this for a fact. Again, it was a theory.
I've heard somebody else say this. I've seen somebody say this and heard it, like, but it's like, I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from. Like, how do you know he's not developing the running backs? Like,
I mean, I haven't heard anybody say that. I'm saying from my point of view, and if you allow me to explain, I'll tell you. Like, but I don't know why somebody else is saying it, other than unless they have the same mode of thinking I have, which is guys are coming in and they're not and it seems like they're not prepared, and it feels like they're like, listen, we can't keep waiting another year to see if one of these guys are gonna snap when our premier running back that we let go of the other running back for is already getting banged the fuck up, right? Even though he's improved, no fumbles this year.
Yeah.
No fumbles. I think he had like 5 or 6 last year.
Yeah.
Right? So no fumbles this year. He improved. I feel like his running style improved, but that was also things that he did on his own outside of the facility.
I mean, that's what we think, though. But we also
that's what that came out of ETN's mouth.
But like I said, he has a running backs coach, so we don't know what Bernie was fucking with him with and helping him on to, like, hey, this is the things you need to be doing. There's just a lot of things that we don't know when it comes to that. My thing is, when I say not developing, like I said, remember Bernie Parmalee was brought. I'm not going to die on the hill for Bernie Parmalee, but Bernie Parmalee was brought in for Leonard Fournette, right?
Yeah.
I think he developed James Robinson to look pretty goddamn good. Took Fournette's spot, and was our starter for a while, and was a starter other places. I mean, he fizzled out, but he looked like a fucking superstar under Bernie Parmalee. Yes.
I mean, but that's again, that was under a different regime, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. But we're talking about. I'm just trying to go through some of the running backs too.
We're just going off a tank. We're going off a tank, and we're going off smooth. That's what we're going off of, because that's what this regime. Those two running backs.
Tank look good. Tank didn't look good this year as a rookie running back. He didn't look good. He looked way better than.
No, he hardly got any snaps. What are you talking about? He hardly got any snaps, and a lot of it.
It You get the snaps that you get. You're a backup. What are we
Yeah,
talking
but you're saying, but hold on, no, bro, don't do that, bro, because they were splitting carries, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but the Tank could barely get on the field, bro. Like they tried him early on, but then he kept making and I don't put put all of like the turnovers and the mistakes on him, bro. You feel me? But at the same time, bro, the shit happened while you was on the field. Fumbled. There was two deflected interceptions off your hand. You weren't getting the type of push that people thought that you were gonna get. I mean, in total, what do you have this year? Like 45 carries?
Yeah, 50 carries.
50 carries, bro.
Yeah.
50 carries.
Yeah, but
In a whole in a 17 game season, bro, and he wasn't hurt at all. 50 carries, that ain't shit.
what is okay. We know that numbers
But you're
don't
asking me,
numbers
you
don't
just
lie.
said,
Hold on. Numbers don't lie, but they don't always tell the entire truth.
okay,
He has 50 carries, but
yards per
that's not
carry.
that
Yards per carry.
it's 2.6. I'm not saying it's great. I didn't say he was great.
So, but you said he did. You asked me the
I said
question
he
you
did good.
asked
I said he
me.
did
He
good.
didn't look good to you, and
I
how
said
can I say he looked good when he barely was on the field?
because bro, there was other things he had to do. He was doing pass pro. There was a lot of other stuff he was doing, and also at the same time, like I said, they didn't really use Tank. So it's like, is that his fault that they didn't use him? Is it his fault?
Maybe,
Is it his fault they didn't use him because
maybe.
because we're in close games with teams that we have no business being in close games with, and we have to throw the ball?
I
Is it?
mean, bro.
Is it?
I mean, bro. ETN was off the field a lot, bro. I'm just saying, ETN was off the field a lot this season, bro.
Yeah, and we were throwing fucking bubble screens. The play call, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, the play calling is like they didn't give him the fucking ball. He got the 50 carries, bro. That's it. He got the 50 carries and got the 4 targets. But
again, the question you asked me, did he look good? I didn't think he looked good.
I don't know what his snap count was. He was on the field.
Not really, bro. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he plays special teams, but not really, bro. He listen. Did he have some good shit? Yes, he did show some good shit. But a couple times I saw Snoop. Snoop showed me a couple good shit. But it's either whatever else his makeup is as a running back wasn't good enough to get him on the field. And the crazy thing is when they brought in Dearness Johnson, I was thinking, okay,
A veteran.
yeah, but I'm thinking, okay, damn, Dearness Johnson is going to be a good number 2, and they put Dearness Johnson in the back seat just to see what they had with Tank, bro, and it just wasn't looking good in the beginning. It just wasn't, and then his role was more reduced and reduced and reduced, and we got 50 carries on the year, bro. That's it. I can't tell you. If you're asking me if he looked good to me, my answer is like no, but that's because I didn't get to see anything, and the small sample size I didn't get to see really wasn't that good, wasn't really that impressive.
I mean, like I said, I think it's going. He's a rookie, so you're probably gonna lose. You're gonna have some shit, bro. He had that fumble.
Thank Bisbee, Joe.
He had that fumble. What? He had that fumble early in the season. First game.
He had it against the Steelers. He had the fumble against the Steelers. No, he had 2 fumbles. You're right. He had one against the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And he had one against the Colts, didn't he?
You say he had a fumble. He only had 1 fumble. I was looking to say he had 1 fumble and 1.
Okay, fumble. Well then it was against the Steelers. The fumble was against the Steelers.
Yeah. So
down in the red zone.
So I mean, yeah. So I mean, to me, it's like I said, there's things to work on because he's a rookie, but I feel like he was getting coached up well. We talk about how bad this offensive line is. Yeah, Travis Etienne is a third-year player. He should know where the holes are. He should be able to read the defense a lot better than a rookie. And with the rookie, he was on the field for 141 plays this season, which was third for the running backs because what's his name played 191 plays. Dearness Johnson had 194 plays. So to get 54 either rushes or targets to you in 141 snaps, I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like they was trying to use it, bro. Like I think he had it. I think he'll be fine, bro.
But those are still very, very limited snaps, bro.
Yeah, he has very, very limited snaps. They're not the 856. So like I said, you talk about Travis wasn't on the field. Travis was on the field. He was on the field for 800.
No, but what I'm saying is that he was like, because obviously we know that they didn't utilize the running game. I mean, we could pull up the stats, bro. And look, where he has 6 carries, 7 carries, 9 carries. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, he wasn't on the field that much, especially on the back end of the season, bro.
And when he's getting his carries, he's not really getting any kind of rhythm because we like I said, we go to the games, we'll see, we actually be watching the substitutions. I'll be like, bro,
substitutions be pissing me off, dog.
Because
substitution fucking bad, especially on the defense.
Travis Etienne will get get a carry or two on the drive. They'll bring in Tank Bigsby for one play. And then sub his ass, and then send it right back. And I understand, but it's like there's no way to get any kind of momentum like that. Like you hope that we don't see Tank Bigsby. You hope ETN's out there as much as you can. You hope the veteran Dearness Johnson is out there a little bit more. So I mean, shit, Tank came in and got rid of people. But Snoop Conner, I just don't think was that good. So that's to me is like you can only coach them up how much. And like I said, all the production on the field to me is indicative of the offensive line and how poor it is. Like, can't nobody do nothing with that shit. Can't nobody do nothing with it.
Look at this. Starting in the Bengals game, bro. Travis had 11 carries, 45 yards.
Yeah.
11 carries, 45 yards. That's in the Bengals game. The Browns game. Travis had 14 carries, 35 yards in the Browns game.
Yeah, Tank Bigsby had one touch? He played one play. Tank Bigsby got on the field for one play.
The Ravens game.
One play also. Dearness Johnson was playing in those games.
10 carries. 10 carries. So what I say, 14, 11, and 10, that's 35 carries in 3 games. Bruh, please. Damn. 35 carries in 3 games, bruh. This is during the 4-game losing streak.
You said who had those carries?
That's just Travis.
Yeah.
35 carries in 3 games, bro.
Yeah, we were losing. We couldn't run the ball.
6 carries against the Bucks. That's 41 carries.
I mean, bro, we can't. Them niggas, they can't do nothing, bro. They couldn't run the ball. When we decided to run they weren't even. It's not that we even couldn't. I don't know if it's not even necessarily couldn't. They decided that we were not going to run the ball, and I understand because the line is trash. But you still have to do it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, we've been saying for the longest, get the ball in your playmakers' hands.
And like I said, I wasn't here to die on the hill for Bernie Parmalee, but it's just going back to who the fuck was fired or who the fuck wasn't fired.
No, I mean, I agree with you.
Because guess what? running back's only going to do whatever the play call. If you're not handing the ball off, if Travis Etienne, who had 1,000 yards, if you only getting him 10 carries, 10, 11, 6, what the fuck is that? You got to feed him because regardless of how bad the line is, he's making a way. He's making a way to go do that. To go whatever production that Travis Etienne is getting, he's doing it solely by himself. I mean, his tackles are good, but that's it.
But hold on, I'm gonna put this into perspective for you, right? When we drafted Tank Bigsby and when we drafted Snoop Connor, right?
Yeah.
The whole idea was that these guys were going to be bruiser, short yard. At least that's how it was presented to us.
Yeah.
Maybe we were lied to, but they were supposed to be bruising, short yard situation backs, right?
Yeah.
And yet we didn't put them in. Like Tank got a little bit burned again towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
But they tried him at the short yardage in the beginning of the season, and he didn't get shit. Now again, yes, we acknowledge that the offensive line was bad.
Brandon Sheriff is smoked, nigga. Brandon Sheriff is buns, spoiled milk. Luke Fortner is light in the ass and fucking weak. Whatever the hell was happening at left guard all goddamn fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. What are these guys? Like, that's the thing. And then that's the, like I said, they're, I guess, like I said, they're lucky that I don't have a press pass and can go to these press conferences and talk to these people and ask questions because I don't have shit to lose. Everybody else has shit to lose.
Look, me and Joe are in agreement. Shit had to go out the window, bro. Like that's crazy. That's just crazy, bro. But the fact is that
the offensive line gets no push on the goal line.
Yeah, but bro, you still got to be a bruiser, though, bro. You still got to be a bruiser.
I cannot run over the 300 pounders who are getting blown back by 300 pounders.
Hey, man, Travis Etienne got 1,000 yards, bro. All we're asking you to get is one.
Well, yeah,
Travis got 1,000 yards behind that bullshit.
Running to the outside. Running to the fucking outside. Travis Etienne was running to the outside all year. It was the tackles. When you putting it on the goal line, you running up the fucking middle, which is the weakest part of our offensive line. Come on now. We got to use it. We got to think about all this, bro. This ain't the
but bro, you act like you can't line you act like you can't line a fullback.
I'm not.
Hold on, bro. You act like you can't line up a fullback and let him lead you up the the tackle, bro.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
I know they didn't do that. I'm just saying, but don't sit there and be like, oh, you have to do it.
Why that takes Bigsby's fault that they won't put a fucking fullback in or put a tight end back there to fucking lead block.
I just don't think they trusted them, dog. That's all, bro.
Yeah, but I know what I don't trust, and it's the design of the fucking offense. God damn, bro. Doug Peterson, bro, you got to retool some shit, bro. That shit was fucking ass. Shit was fucking ass. And I don't
disagree with you.
And I shouldn't even be able to say that because our quarterback threw for 4,000 yards, but the fucking quarterback threw for what did he do with 22 touchdowns?
21 throwing, 4 rushing.
Man, what the fuck is that?
14 picks and 7 fumbles.
Bro, what the fuck is that, bro? You broke even. You broke even on the season for scores and turnovers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to see the numbers. How many punts did we have? We probably led the league in we didn't because we won 9 games. So I know we didn't lead the league in punts. But God damn, we're probably top 10 in punts. Bro, we fucking punted the ball so much, bro.
Maybe.
Just
you saw the highlight. You saw the highlight reel.
Third down conversion, bro. What the fuck are we?
You saw the highlight reel of all the missed
all the missed touchdowns. And I understand, like I said, bro, it's not on Trevor. I've never once blamed Trevor Lawrence for any of the stuff that's going on. He's not perfect. I understand that. He's going to make mistakes. I understand that.
I mean, some of that shit's his fault, and he'll tell you that. He'll tell
Yeah.
you, yeah, like I need to be better in these certain situations, you know. So yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. It's like I said. What I go back to is the fact that all we had to do was win one of those other games, and the fact and the other thing that just really pisses me off is that like I would have felt better if the Colts won the division.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the narrative was already spinning. And look, by gameplay, they're right. CJ Stroud is a better quarterback than Trevor. I still choose Trevor. I still choose Trev.
Mm-hmm.
You know that shit could have been shit. Mac Jones was fire his rookie year. How that
Yeah.
turned out for him. You know, so uh, I don't know, bro. I didn't want the Texans to win, and it's just that's the shit that hurts the most.
Yeah.
It's like we have this 9-8 season, we have this winning season, so I could say, hey, we have back-to-back winning seasons,
Mm-hmm.
but this 9-8 means absolutely nothing. This is a hollow 9-8, bro.
Yeah.
You know, uh, I just
Bro, we were 38.16 third down conversion.
that's not it's not good enough, dog.
It's bottom half of the league. It's
It's not.
17. It's 17, so it's not bottom 10, like I said. But shit, between 15 and between 15 and 26 is only 3%, a 3% difference.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we could have easily been down there. And honestly, if it wasn't for the last three games, because the last three games we converted at 46 at 46%, and the last game we converted at 57%.
yeah.
So really a lot of this, so some of these got bloated up a little bit just from these last three games, but realistically, we're probably in that 35% range, which would be bottom 8. Only people worse than that would be the Jets in last place, New England, and next to that, the Giants, Cleveland, Tennessee, Carolina, Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, man. So going back to the firings. Now, my question to you
blame the black
is,
guy. Huh?
but do you think it's
Man and Teal.
do you feel like it was justified?
The firings?
Yes.
I mean, whatever, bro. Not, I mean, yes, because they probably want to transition to a 4-3 and get out of that 3-4. So you fire the defense. I understand what comes
But
with that.
what if they hire another defensive coordinator and they run a 3-4? So that can't be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't actually say that part until we see who they bring in and see what kind of defense they're running.
Yeah, I mean, he could want the same defense, but I mean, I don't know. He could, maybe not. Um, I would say, I guess, go away from a bend don't break defense and
Mhm.
maybe more conservative because we had a
Or
game.
attack. I feel like we have a good attacking defense. Me personally.
I mean,
Like,
George Pickens.
like we have
George Pickens. George Pickens said it.
what, the hope defense?
Yeah, maybe it's just the hope defense.
No, I'm saying I feel like we have the personnel to have a good attacking defense. A
Yeah, I
defense with
believe
a
that
high
too.
with a high blitz rate, You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like that was my biggest problems with Mike Caldwell was some of his substitution packages,
Yeah.
his untimely substitutions.
Yes.
How many
And
times have we been sitting? How many times have we been sitting in the game and be like, "How come Trayvon and Josh aren't in the game?"
yeah, I'm like, Brandon, these are the four you got out here. You have Chase on out there with smooth
Roy
dots.
and
Oh,
Gotsis,
yeah, like what is going on out
or
here?
or Ledbetter and Gotsis,
Yeah.
or yeah,
One of them got to be on the field at all times. I feel like I don't feel like there shouldn't be a time where one of them is not on the field.
Joe's tripping. Joe's tripping. Defense isn't slow, bro. He's tripping.
Nah, they react slow. Devin Lloyd as he play fast, but he reads slow. It feel like he reads what's happening slow. He get his ass shook sometimes. So I don't know. I think we got enough speed. But we were playing. But when you're playing off coverages, a lot of the
Mhm.
times we play a lot of zone. We didn't play. I didn't feel like we didn't play a lot of man. Um, and maybe they felt personnel wise they couldn't play a lot of man, but when you do that defense, that 3-4 defense, it's gonna be a lot of zone, bro. You got Trayvon dropping back into coverage, which I think he's capable of, but it's more effective if they never. It's more effective if people don't expect them to drop out in the coverage. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Like,
Yeah, that was the other. Like, I don't mind. So it's funny because I like Trayvon in coverage. I hated seeing Josh Allen out in coverage, bro.
yeah,
I hated seeing Josh Allen out in coverage, bro.
that's not what he does.
No, man, no, especially not this season.
Uh,
But like I said, I I don't know. I don't feel like so. And I had to go back and look at it, man, because I just feel like this defense won us more games than it lost.
yeah,
Like if major overhaul, and I like Phil Rauscher. I like Rick Phil right now. They may be giving Phil Rauscher the excuse of well, we know that you had to battle with injuries, and maybe the talent isn't as good. Even though Doug kind of like doubled down that the offensive line was good. I didn't like that either in that press conference.
at all, because what the fuck are you talking about? Them niggas is
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, I didn't like that, man.
But he's not gonna throw his players under the bus. So I mean,
Yeah. That's true too. That's
yeah,
true too. And like he can't technically fire the play. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
at this juncture, they have to do deep evals. You know what I'm saying? Of the players and everything they did. But Anton's gonna be fine. Like I said, bring back Cam. Go pay you a a center. Give Ezra a small contract. Draft you a right guard, and let Cooper Hodges compete for the
yeah,
position in training camp. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But I don't want to see Luke Fortin or Brandon Sheriff ever again.
no, I don't. I don't, man. And I love the sheriff dog, but at the end of the day, he was old and hurt, man. He was old and hurt. So uh,
So Cole, you could go to YouTube and get in the chat, and then people can see your, what I'm saying, your insights or whatever you're saying. But what I'm saying, we are getting close to that time. But yeah,
oh,
um,
oh. But I don't know. I just feel like the fire, and listen, some more firing could be coming. Like,
yeah.
we don't know that, but
Bill Belichick for GM.
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Bill
But
Belichick for GM.
but I think that I think that the firing should have been more on the offensive side of the ball,
Yeah.
in my opinion. In my
But
opinion.
and like I said, it's so crazy though, because what we say, like I said, a lot of the press Taylor for me, it's not. It's the like I said, it's the situational shit, because we seen what the mistakes that the players made. Like I said, we talked about the video with the 15 drop touchdowns. Like we talked about off air earlier. Just because it was 15 drop touchdowns doesn't necessarily mean we would have scored 15 more. Trevor would have threw 15 more touchdowns, but probably would have threw.
Well, I mean, it would mean like.
Well, it doesn't necessarily
Well,
mean.
you're right. Okay, you're saying because we could have still thrown a touchdown on that drive.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. And we don't know without matching up.
Yes, we have to match up every. We would have to match up every, which we could possibly do, but.
Yeah.
Let's say it's 10 left off the board. Let's say it's 12 left off the board. That's still a lot,
bro.
That's still a lot. That gets them.
That's 33.
Yeah,
that's 33 touchdowns. And if you think about it, his interception rate is probably lower too.
Yeah, well, because of the three. Because it was the three because of the three tip ball drop passes that were interceptions.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah, that's the thing. I agree with you on that, Joe. Too. I don't think press can get us out of situations. But that's what Doug is supposed to be for.
We couldn't play from behind, bro. I've been saying that shit all year. This team cannot. If this team gets behind, it cannot. It can't pull itself out.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, and I think off the air we talked about it. I had like a kind of a spin on it to where I felt like this team potentially could be built to win from behind, but we can't win from. But like behind to me is okay. We're down 14-10 at half, but we've been moving the ball. You know what I'm saying? But it looks good, and it you know what I'm saying? Maybe just something kind of didn't go our way. But it's different when you're down 14-0 at half. It's like, all right.
That's what I mean when I say play from behind. When we're just like a score, you know what I'm saying? Like I think we have a chance. But when it's, you know what I'm saying? When it's like we've been behind and we have to score, then we have to get a stop, and then we have to score again. Then we got to get a stop. Then we got to go down and kick a field goal. You know what I'm saying? That was last year. That was last year, bro.
Just like you said, the defense is bailing us out all year. The defense gave us the stops on Sunday. The defense gave us the stops on Sunday to go to the playoffs after the offense has completely shit the bed all season. And we still couldn't do nothing, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And the defense played, and honestly, defense played like shit.
Yeah.
Honestly. But they had timely stops.
They bowled up at the end when it was time to fucking win the game. They bowled up at the end.
The only thing they could have did better was just fucking score.
But they gonna, like I said, the blame the defense. Well, if we didn't give up the points, then fuck that. How about we score?
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter what the defense is gonna do. If we go out there and score our 30 points a game, we should win.
Right.
Regardless. And if our defense is doing somewhat of a good job in getting us the ball back, all the extra possessions we're getting, we should be doing more than we should be doing more. So yeah, bro. Mistakes. But that's how they feel that the mistakes were the reason that the offense was so bad. And the mistakes were, I would give the mistakes 80% of the blame. And the rest to me is gonna go to press. Because of the timely situations. It's going to him overall because he calls all, he's supposed to be calling all the plays. But at the end of the day, like I said, we had so many pre-snap, like I said, now that maybe that's Press Taylor too. Is he not getting the plays in quick enough for Trevor? or because there's all the complexity, as I mentioned before, because all the pre-snap penalties, the delay games, the false starts, all you know what I'm saying, all that shit coming on, and put CJ in the game. Granted, it's the Panthers, but it seemed like the playbook was chopped down, simplified, concise, not a whole bunch of audibles called. So that's where I say Press and Doug, they got to get that together, because the mistakes, you could hopefully guys just don't make the same mistakes.
Right.
But when it comes to preparation and the play, like, let's simplify the shit, bro. It's at the end of the day, it's football. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the. You're not Sean McVay. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. Let's get fucking yards. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Oh. Gotta get yards, dog.
Yeah, I read that report too about Doug and Bulky, but it's the same. The only thing is like it's the same narrative that they spun for Philly.
Yeah, and Doug's gonna die on the hill. Doug's gonna die on the hill, and because like I said, because there were so many mistakes that were just player error mistakes. That's what they can say right now. That's what they can go to and say, hey, no, the offense works. That same clip that has the 15. You just think some random person probably did that, bro? Nah, bro. Somebody put that shit together and sent it somewhere, and somebody posted this shit, bro. Bro, you got all them clips. I mean, somebody could have just did it, which they probably did too. But guess what? If somebody else could have done that, that means Doug Peterson and his coaches have to be like, hey, this is operator error. They're dropping the ball out here. They're not doing the things that we're telling them that they're practicing, that we're teaching them to do, is get their feet down, catch the ball, hold on tight to the ball. Don't throw the ball to the other team. So he's like, hey, we could blame that on you know what I'm saying? It's all player error. Trevor Lawrence, that's player. They're going to say that's player error. Guys running the wrong route, that's player error. So Press ain't nothing. They're not going. It ain't gonna be no. They'll get rid of Trent Baalke before they get rid of Press Taylor, which is still kind of crazy because the worst thing Trent Baalke has done since he's been here is not be aggressive this free agency, or not be aggressive this trade deadline. Right. You know what I'm saying, and kind of just resting on what happened last year. Because I mean, like I said, on the outside look, even on the inside looking in, I mean, we went on a run last year. We started off 8-3. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're good. Like, no, like you. But this is the things that we said at the point. People were saying, well, this is our no. Let's push it, bro. We could push it. We had a little money. We could just do a rest of the year flyer on a guy. Let's try it, bro. But we didn't go get nobody.
Right.
Some guys just signed now. They was waiting for the playoffs to sign, apparently. So, yeah. But I mean, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a lot of shit.
Free agents.
Yeah, I mean, we're not done. We're not. Yeah, we gonna talk. This is gonna be a lot more. We got a lot more to talk about when it comes to Jags in the offseason. We're gonna be keeping up with y'all shit through all the mayhem, through all the whatever the hell's going on, through whatever the hell what the hell isn't going on. I'm trying to read that too.
Joe, who said that? Nobody said that. Did somebody in the chat say that?
No, we're talking about No, he's talking about last year talking about Trent Baalke. When I was talking about Trent Baalke's his biggest mistake was pretty much running it back, not being super aggressive in the free agency and not being aggressive at the trade deadline. Like that's a really big mistake. But I mean, like I say, it is what it is. We're also, like I said, we're in a weird defense. The guys you have in, just.
I mean, obviously, that's not. The statement is completely untrue, Joe. When you say superstars or Pro Bowlers on this team,
I mean,
that's
we
not
did
true.
have we had all alternates last year, and we have pretty much all alternates this year except for two. So I mean, it's not true.
But it
And
is
there's
it
no
is not
and
true.
there's no
That's
super.
what I'm saying.
And there were no. And last year, there was
How
no
how do you figure there's no superstar
because there were no superstars
from a what, from a national media perspective, or what are we talking about?
from a national
We had
media.
the number. Hold on, bro. We had a number one. We had a number one what? We had the number one pass catching tight end in the league, didn't we?
You talking about
Well,
last season going into this
no, he's
past
talking about this
season.
season. He did.
No, he's
How
not.
else are you running it back? He's talking. He's clearly talking about this season that we just had.
Because he's responding to what I was talking about Trent Baalke when I was talking about the when I was talking about the faults at what I would put on Trent Baalke was in the off season and in the at at the trade deadline being comfortable with the guys that ended how we ended last year. He was comfortable, and we didn't really do nothing in free agency to bolster up anything. We just kind of ran it back. So that's what he's saying.
Right.
That's what he is saying. That he was saying how pretty much saying to Trent Baalke, how can you think we can run it back with the same team? That's for Trent Baalke. It's not for you or for us. It's not just like a statement. It's based off of what I was talking about it's about Trent Baalke.
Oh, I thought he was talking about this year, and
About last
I'm like,
season going into the off
that
season.
doesn't make sense. But okay, I guess, yeah.
But it does make sense because last season, did we have any Pro Bowls?
No, I'm talking about.
For right
I'm
now, no.
I'm
It doesn't.
I'm strictly speaking about the team right now.
Yes, you talk about last season.
Yes, yes. That's where the misunderstanding came from.
Yes, last season. But
There we go.
yes, that could be that's a fireable offense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That is a fireable offense, people. You gotta improve. Gotta bolster the roster, man.
Yeah. I'm the only thing that, because I agree with all that, but the only other thing I look at is that there's always there's the money trail. You know what I'm saying? Like, does the team really have money to do some of these things that they want to do? I mean, you saw just to get the Evan Ingram contract done, they had all these guys restructure, get a lot more of the money up front, so that way it took away from the cap.
Yeah.
You know, Evan was a big hit, bro. Just I don't know. It's not like it's the draft where you get just to pick anybody you want. You have to get somebody who's interested, and you have to pay them. And sometimes you have to pay them to make them interested. So I also think that there's a financial standpoint, because as much as it can be manipulated, the cap is still real. Like it is, the cap is still real. So yes, it can be manipulated. Look at the Rams. Rams won a Super Bowl off that shit.
Yeah.
It's really fucking genius.
Yeah, and they back in the playoffs, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. When they were supposed to be in another down season,
Yeah.
like, that's the crazy part. But anyway, so I just think, you know, I just think that there's other aspects to it that maybe tied our hands or tied his hands.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, that's also probably a reason why he gets another chance. Because just like you're saying, well, Doug can say, well, look, no, the plays work. This is operator error. The players aren't executing.
Mm-hmm.
Now still that is a coaching problem, right? So we fired coaches, right? And so just how they have that excuse for press, then if Shad's in the know, and I'm sure he knows his books to a degree, right?
Yeah.
If Trent comes to him and shows him the numbers and like, well, and he told him from the beginning of the season, like, look, a lot of this money is tied up because of, what we're trying to get done with Evan and we might need a little bit to re-sign Smoot if you wanted to keep him and
Mhm.
blah 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 blah. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe they did want to keep Smoot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they were trying to find an upgrade, but at the price that they could pay him to stay.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There's just aspects of it that we don't know, and but I can clearly spin it to make it seem like it may have been a money issue to acquire a money issue to acquire talent. Not saying that the team didn't have money,
Mhm.
right? But maybe they just didn't have enough money to attract the type of talent that people are asking to bring in. Plus, you have to think of the contracts on in the future, the
Mhm.
contracts that have to be addressed next, like this season.
Mhm.
But the thing is, bro, you got to put a. I guess at the end of the day, because it's a business, you have to put a product on the field,
Mhm.
even if you know in your hearts of hearts, like this ain't it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because like you draft the players you draft,
Mhm.
right? And then you when you're a franchise like ours
Yeah.
that hasn't seen a lot of success lately, it's hard to get good players to come here. But listen, this is one of the best outside of Jimmy and Keenan. This is one of the best receiving cores we've ever had, bro.
Mhm.
You know, obviously, Evan Ingram and at tight end, and then I still believe in Trev. And for what I've seen, he's the best. He's the best when it comes to being a gunslinger quarterback we've ever had, as a real prototypical quarterback.
Mhm. Yeah, bro.
So
I'm trying to find the local superstar hero, man.
what are you talking about?
Old girl who drove into the
Oh,
practice into the
yeah, that
practice
was crazy.
facility, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to find it on YouTube somewhere. I went to News for Jags on that YouTube.
So and and I'm gonna say this, bro, and I gotta end it. I gotta end it with this, bro. People like we talk about on the defensive side. We talk about, man, you gotta get that good interior pressure. You gotta you gotta get but you gotta get a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, bro, how many superstar D tackles do you know in the league? I can name you like three, maybe four. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's not a common thing, dog. It's not a
Yeah,
common thing.
but that's what makes the damn the 3-4 look so wild because now it's dependent on you finding that big dominant nose tackle instead of
Hmm.
having two tackles who can do the job.
Right. Right. And you know what? Like, who knows what Devon really could have been, bro? If he didn't get that abscess or whatever the fuck he got on the spine. So I I don't know, man. My ugly, the complete collapse of the season. Um, the bad was just the lie of what the offense was supposed to be, and the good is I got hope.
Yeah.
I got hope. Right now I do. Right now I still got hope, man. I still got faith in the team. Um, but this hurts. Um, and if you really, because I have an unhealthy love for. I think we all do. You know what I'm saying? Like I know Jay does. Listen, if you spend money for some of the shit that the Jaguars do to us, and we go and we spend money and time and gas and parking and almost getting into it with motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying, and all the bullshit in between.
It's stressful, dog.
That shit's stressful, but like we keep going back to it, So like we have an unhealthy relationship, you
Oh,
know,
it's abusive.
and so, but I still again I still believe in Trevor. I still believe in Trevor. Um, I still think we have one of one of the best receiving cores, at least in a sense. So I have to say in potential, right? I think we have one of the best running backs in the league as long as he stays healthy. It's just the offensive line, bro. I know I got a really good right tackle
Yeah.
and a solid left tackle. It's everything in the middle right there. So I believe that this offense can be great. Like I still believe that, but they have to fix those things along the offensive line. They have to fix those things. And then hopefully in fixing that, it fixes the dumb shit that Trevor does sometimes. Right? So that's my good. My good is the hope is that we're gonna come in and we're gonna be that 31, 35, high scoring, high flying defense. I mean offense. That we thought that we were gonna be this year, next year. And we're gonna make the move to make that happen.
Yeah, so I would say officially my ugly it would be um player error and player decision.
Mm,
That was the ugly. Because as much as we because my bad is Press Taylor, but as much as we want to put a lot of the blame on Press Taylor, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make it drink.
hmm
So that's the ugly and the bad. Good. Um fuck, bro. I mean, I should honestly, the defense was the good for the season, and they fired the defense and
They fired everybody.
fired the coordinator. So I mean, all right. But the defensive players to me were good.
Yeah,
Uh,
The
it's gonna suck.
Trayvon,
It's
and
gonna suck to
Josh
see
Allen.
those guys go. I mean, I don't know if you think Rayshon's here next year.
Mm, I don't know if they keep Rayshawn for the third year of his contract.
I don't think so. I think
Uh,
he's like a cap casualty.
uh, Clutch, Cam's on his third year of the contract next year, so he'd be on his last year. We wouldn't have to pay him except for the end of his contract.
So I mean, like I said, I think there's gonna be some changes with the personnel out there. Antonio Johnson looked good to close the season
Mm,
out.
mm,
Uh, that looks good. Hopefully, Eric Hallett or somebody, one of those guys, could do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I like
mm.
Hallett looked good in the preseason until he hurt himself. Whatever the hell happened with him. That
Right.
intercept. That was him with the interception on the sideline, right? That shit was dumb. I
I
still
think
remember
so. Didn't he like
arm or
break his
leg or
forearm
something.
or something? Or
Yeah.
leg? Yeah.
That was to me that was they talk about oh boys touchdown the passing through he broke the tackle that was nice too but that interception on the sideline was one of the best plays of the preseason. Like
Yeah.
preseason was fun
Yeah.
going to the stadium. That was part of my bad too. Was either going to be the home. It's probably the home where it's tied between press and the home record. Well, we was
Mm.
getting our ass whooped in front of our eyes.
Yeah, bro.
You
So
had to witness I ain't like that. And like I said, I ain't felt like that since going motherfucking 3-3 or whatever. Leaving the fucking stadium fucking embarrassed, bro. That was real bad. That was ugly. That was ugly. Also, I don't know. It was a lot of bad and ugly this year.
Yeah.
Not a lot of good. So yeah, bro. That's pretty much it, bro. That's it for me for that. But I'm fucking blitz. It's 9 o'clock. Going on an hour and
Yeah,
a
bro.
half.
Yeah, bro. We started late. That was my bad, y'all. But yo, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us. Like Jay said, we will be back next week. We will still be on, even though we're not in the playoffs. We may talk a little playoffs, but we'll talk about any Jag news that we hear, moves that they're making, uh, any more fires,
Yeah,
any hires.
more perspective on the
Yeah,
season.
right, right.
And
So
I implore everybody, man, go out there, go and look at some of these games, man. Go, there's ways to go watch all 22.
yeah,
In the Facebook group, I think that's what we probably will start trying to do is try to upload some, try to like also upload some of like all 22 footage, maybe some breakdown stuff. It may not all be live stuff, but we might just what I'm saying, work on some stuff. But
yeah,
yeah, man, go and look at some of this stuff, man, and just see like what kind of happened on the season, man. Like it's rough, man. It's rough. It's hard. You gotta take it in. It's over now. I kind of
yeah,
didn't really want to deal with the whole playoff thing because Cleveland was gonna smoke our boots. Like, you know what I'm saying? So kind of blessing in disguise. Let's get this shit over with. Start not the read, but just start the process over right now. Everything blank slate. Let's get it going again. So yeah,
yeah.
bro. Other than that, like I said, bro, stay tuned. We gonna be keep jumping back in here, talking our shit. Y'all keep coming back in here, keep talking y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? You know we love it. You know what I'm saying?
You are now in the mix with the man and Teal.
Yo, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all stay safe out there. I'm your host, your boy J to the I to the M.B.O. And y'all was rocking with the cannabis analyst, Agent J, and we
Yo.
are out of here.